Hi, I'm Adam Lucy from West Edmonton Coin and Stamp, and I'm here to teach you how to paint a mini. So the last time you left us, we just finished off all of the more higher detailing of the actual fur. Now when you're doing with like miniatures such as this, you want to decide on what spots you're doing first, just so that it makes it a little bit easier for you to actually paint it without you having to go all over the place here. So we just did our highlighting, or our next layer on a lot of our muscles, so like around the actual thighs, around the knees, the calves, which he has pretty thick calves, his hair, inside the mouth, all that, so we can actually physically see where his teeth are, and on the fingers, biceps, triceps, all that. So next what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be doing the chainmail. So we're going to be doing the same technique with our ghost gray with our chainmail silver. It's just to give it depth, really. It's not to like cover it or anything. There's not very much silver on there, so we're just going to use a dab. We're not going to be using too much. Again, we're going to be using the same detailing brush, and we're just going to be doing the same technique where you're using your paint cloth to get the right amount of paint onto your brush, so that when you're doing it, it's not overpowering the actual mini. Because if you overpower your mini too much, it's going to not look as good. A lot of people say, oh, I'll never be able to paint as good as anybody. Practice makes painting. It's just like being a guitarist or anything else like that. You're always going to need that practice. If you get enough practice in, you're going to be able to paint a mini within an hour. If you don't get enough practice in, it may take you 2 to 3 days. But of course, that's why we're here. We're here to help you guys learn to paint your minis, because we like helping. So that's the chainmail. That was pretty quick, so we're actually going to jump to the next one. That was actually fairly quick for the chainmail. So as you can see, we do have our chainmail starting to come up. Oh, I missed a spot on the back here. Yeah, so we already did the chainmail. The chainmail looks like it's almost done, so we can actually get to the next step here, just because that was fairly quickly. So because of how this the chainmail was so quick, we're just going to get right into the next part, which is going to be doing this little dark piece here, this fleshy flesh hand, just because that's going to be ridiculously quick with our pale flesh. Again, you're only going to need a drop for that, because you're mostly just going to be using a drop for this mini from each of the different colors. So you want to leave that back area open, just so that we can actually get a little bit more of the other detailing. That's going to be a high detail item, where it's going to be like a bone, some other extra stuffs, flesh, all that. But yeah, it's just because we want to keep this mini as colorful as possible, especially because like the silver took like no time at all. We're going to get into this painting of this pale hand, just so that Fifi here has a snack. Pretty sure he said it was an adventure at one point. It could have just been somebody who just crossed paths with Fifi. Yes, the mini's name is now Fifi. Who doesn't want to have a werewolf named Fifi?
Yeah.